So, unfortunately, that cup did not end up anywhere close to Stamford Bridge, but in King Power Stadium. Just thought I should put it out there. So, may I start by congratulating Leicester City for their FA Trophy victory for the first time in their over 120 years of existence. I thought it was well deserved, and I felt, yeah, they needed it more. They were hungrier, you could tell. It was very obvious they needed it more, and they did everything they could to make sure they get it. And Chelsea, well, first of all, the changes come very late. Tuchel, it was too late for you. I mean, it was just damn too late for you to have brought in Pulisic. I thought, it should have been earlier. When I saw the lineup, saw Benchiro was not there, Pulisic was not there on the startup, I was like, okay, what is he trying to do? Fine defensively, he tried to get those areas sorted out, but then obviously the midfield was the Kante, was there. Jorginho, who got us analyzed, was there to ensure that there was some kind of stability at the midfield. So it was obvious that the battle was going to be at the midfield, and Tuchel got that all sorted out. Bravo. But why did it take you forever to make these changes? Ziyech, he hasn't got all the smartness. See, look, there's this very pattern about Chelsea. They come on attacking, and it works for them when they're also fighting a team that wants to attack more. That way you come out, then they deal with you. But if they're attacking defensive-minded opponents, it's always tough for them to slot in a goal, and that's exactly what really happened today. And I was thinking that Tuchel would have taken time in the first half to preempt. He would have taken time to understand what has been going on and try to see what to change, when and how to do that. But it took me a long time to do that, and by then the harm had obviously been done. This should be like a lesson to Tuchel, for instance. Now something is facing you, have a bigger devil to fight. Like, this top four finish is still hanging by the thread. So it's still open. It can be anyone's game, all right? So you haven't secured it, but you just need to secure it, because that's just about the only thing that could get you on the negotiation table with Roman Ibrahimovic. That way, you can get him to get that one striker, that one game winner that Chelsea desperately need. Clinically, it's still very shambolic for Chelsea. Everything they get right, but to secure that goal, to get that man who scores the goal when it's needed at the time it matters, is not there. Timo Werner is not, unfortunately. So for such a very exorbitant price, he is underperforming. He is an underperformer. Timo Werner is an underperformer. I can't even say it enough. Someone kept telling me no one is perfect. No one is perfect, but when you're bought at a king's ransom, you can't afford but to be perfect. All right, no one is above mistake, but for such amount of money, you just should be, above mistake for whatever translation you give it to. The only language I know I understand is fact. The fact is Timo Werner is not performing. All right, when he's not on the pitch, I miss him, and when he's there, he gets annoying. So I don't even know what I feel. It's really crazy. All right, Chelsea must get a match winner, period. Now, by this loss, it should spur them to either want to work harder to want to win the Champions League. I even say tongue in cheek because it doesn't seem like, I don't know, with the way things are going, Pep Guardiola will not just say, just because he won the title, the Premier League title, he now sit back and just watch. No, he doesn't like to lose. Even if he's going to play, even at the, pre-match training, if there's anything like that, I'm sure Pep Guardiola will also never want to lose. So I think Thomas Tuchel should go back to the drawing board. He really needs to go back to the drawing board. Someone who knows him should draw him into the room and draw him by the ear. It is important that he secures the top four finish for his own good. Roman Ibrahimovic is not the most patient human on earth. So, I mean, he picks and chooses, he throws in and he fires and hires at will. So his temperament is pretty much very predictable. So, I mean, he has no time for bullshit. So, Tuchel, you have to win something. If the least you can win at this point is secure that top four, and you have to do it. Liverpool are there. they seem to have gotten their groove back, their vibes are now back, and they want to definitely and desperately want to appease their fans for the not so great outing they've had this season. So are you ready for that? So this loss should make you either want to buckle up or want to devolve further into your losing streak. All right. Southampton and Fulham had an outing, and it was a 3-1 loss against Fulham. So they now got deeper into the relegation water. Little wonder they were relegated. They just feel no, the expectation had always been not up to scratch. Not up to scratch. Does Chelsea even lose games that matter? Why? Anyway, guys, I'm done ranting, okay? I'm done ranting. Either way, the match, I told myself, either side of the spectrum that the win or the trophy goes to, I'm well covered. So, you know, between my love for Chelsea, my support for Chelsea, and my loyalty to my countrymen, my compatriots. So either way, I'm fine. But I think Tuchel has a lot more to do than just wallow in his loss. You know, my 2 cents. I can always have my say. He's the boss. He's the tactician. He always have his way. So that's the end of this video. If you haven't already subscribed to this channel, then I think you're a hater. Go ahead and subscribe. And if you haven't liked, or you think you're trying to consider liking, please go ahead and like this video. I mean, and get yourself on the list of my sweethearts. All right, it's been a great run for me this evening. Adrenaline push, it was just too much, but it's fine. I have a great night while I go on with my day. Maybe try to squeeze in a cup of wine or 2 on the side, just for good measures. Take care of yourself, guys. Bye.